Yo, friends, what is up? It's a little chilly out here. I'll put the hood up. Happy Monday. Monday. I don't have my coffee with me because I just went to the dentist. Got teeth cleaned. I understand the benefits of fluoride, but sometimes. This wasn't that bad, but I just had like a burp action. It was not good. But I am finishing up my bag of espresso beans from Robbie at Stell's. It was delicious. And in like an hour, I can enjoy it again. And at a lukewarm temperature, not hot. But enough about my teeth. So obviously we're kind of coming in. You know, we got a couple weeks left. We've still been doing great. I'm going to be filming another video this afternoon. Got another fun giveaway. And we want one more week. I'm planning some things, week 1, week 2, week 3, more details to come about that. I still want to be focusing on like just getting people to sign up. I don't want to be talking about like volunteers and judges and schedule because it'll just get jumbled and lost, right? If I tell you what the schedule is now for week 1, it's 2 weeks from now, right? So you just want to keep the focus there. A lot of the questions, just kind of want to cover some basic questions I've been getting about the Open. Yes, there are different skill levels and abilities that are always welcome to join. Yes, we will work with you. Yes, I do plan on doing something in the morning. What that looks like, I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm planning on doing some type of like 5 a.m. to like 6:30, something like that. And then maybe just having like open gym available for people. The hardest thing is, depending on what we have to do, it's a lot of setup. So I have to be prepared for that. And it just takes time, right? And it's one of those things like, if I crush myself the entire morning, then by the afternoon, I'm just like spent, you know, and I really want to not only make that fun, but really give my full energy into that the afternoon when everyone's there and everyone's at the gym. So that's kind of where my focus is right now. You know, the biggest thing we always talk about is that it should be a little scary and it should be, you know, should make you a little nervous. And no matter where your training is, it doesn't matter, right? So like, if you're like, man, but like last year I just kind of slacked off. Cool. Use this to be a kickstart to motivate you for next year, right? All my nutrition has been, use this as a kickstart. If you've been crushing it, then use this as a barometer for how hard you crushed it, and then roll that motivation into next year, right? It's just a snapshot of where you are. It's not where you will be or where you could be, or it doesn't say anything. It's just, hey, this is where we're at. Cool, right? And what I found is once people get over the 3 or 4 year hump, that they start to see that value in it every year. And when they're pre 3 years, it's just like, oh yeah, it's the first year I sign up. Oh yeah, I did that last year, I'm gonna do it again. But it's when we hit that 3 to 4 year barrier is we start to get like the meh, right? And I feel like it's a direct parallel, an analogy for like your fitness in general, right? Is when you first start, you are hitting PRs every month, all the time, 4 times on Sunday, right? And then you get a year or 2 into this thing and it just starts to slow down, right? Not in a super negative way, not in a you suck way, just it's the reality. You're not going to continue to PR by 20 pounds, but that's where the work starts, right? That's where the buy-in and the, you know, it's like the old adage, like, you know, what do you do when no one's looking? You know, like when times are getting, you know, tougher and maybe you're not PRing, you're not breaking records all the time, right? It's really refocusing on what are we doing? We're just trying to be generally healthy and physically prepared so that everything in life becomes easier. And, you know, it's the same thing with exercise. It's the same thing with nutrition. If you have 300 pounds to lose, making some small changes make massive difference and you lose tons of weight. And then it's when it really gets hard, when it's that last 10 to 15 pounds or you've hit your goal weight, now you're just maintaining, right? And your fitness is improving. It just becomes, you know, a much smaller jumps. But the way you got to think about it is we're either moving towards wellness or we're moving towards sickness, right? It's not stationary. So even though it might not feel like it in that moment, and I struggle with this a ton, is like, it's like, I'm not getting any fitter, but it's like, we're either going this way or we're going this way. So why not go this way, right? Why not just continue to move this direction? Even though the needle is going to be moving incrementally, it's still moving. And it's just, sometimes it's hard to see. You know, it's like those of you guys that have kids, you don't see them growing. But someone who hasn't seen your kid in 6 months, all of a sudden goes, holy shit. What's up with Bear over here? Damn. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, dude, he got big. And I'm like, huh? Because I don't see the incremental growth because I'm around him every day, right? You might not see it because you're around it all the time. And you're around people in the gym that are working out all the time. So guess what? Everybody's getting better. That's the hard part, right? So using the open as that barometer of like, oh crap, I did get better, you know? And it's not your placement because, you know, like look at a workout by itself. Like, you know, there's no way I could have done that workout last year at 95 pounds or whatever. So, you know, those are my big reasons. That's where I see the value in it, right? And all that being said, we're gonna have a lot of fun on Friday, right? And those of you guys that you know are unsure about your schedule or whatever, I will work with you. Contact me. But if you're just kind of like, yeah, I just kind of want to take a year, great. Come down on Friday, help out, help judge, cheer, whatever. You know, come down, have food. I made some jokes about you're not gonna get food. I wasn't serious. You can have food, right? But you know, let's come together as a community, and you know, remember, it's like we're moving this way or moving this way. So let's just keep moving this way. You know, we didn't start working out and keep working out because we need to set PRs and we need to break records, right? That's nice, but we do this because we want to be healthier, right? It's like one of my favorite analogies ever was, well, you know, like you know, this guy was super healthy and, you know, he wound up dying of cancer anyways, you know, and then, yeah, but this guy has blah, blah. And it's like, okay, yes, bad things happen to really good people. People that are really, really fit get cancer, right? That's a bummer. But if you're going into a storm, would you rather be in a dinghy or would you rather be in a battleship? I'm going battleship, right? And that's what we're trying to do. We're building the battleship, baby. So let's get after it and have an awesome week. Encourage those around you to sign up for the open. If you guys have any questions, reach out. Put some comments down below if you need anything, and we'll see you around the box. Deuces.